Hello YouTube, this is Learn Tutorials and welcome to your 15th GIMP tutorial. Today I'm going to be talking about the Foreground Select tool. Now, the Foreground Select tool is right here to the right of the Scissors Select tool. Now, it's kind of like the Fuzzy Select tool. You're going to select part of an image based on color. Now, there's a couple terms I have to teach you. Whenever you're using the Foreground Select tool and you're selecting part of an image, that is called extracting part of an image. Now, the part of the image that you want to extract is called the foreground, while everything else, like the part of the image you don't want extracted, is called the background. So, that's what all that stuff means. So what you're going to do is you're going to kind of use it like the free select tool. You're going to like take the part of the image that you want extracted or selected, and you're going to make an outline all around it. So this doesn't have to be really close to it. It can be very sloppy if you want. Just try not to get too many. Just try not to select too much other stuff. So anyway, once you finish the selection, you're going to see everything else literally turned blue. Everything else besides the selection you just made probably turned blue or red or green. Now, the reason for this is because this is the preview, and what this means is everything that just has a blue hint, a tint on it right now is the background, and everything else that doesn't have this bluish tint all over it is the foreground. Now, this is just showing you where the foreground is and where it isn't, just so you know like what you're going to actually be extracting. Now, as you know, it's kind of going to get hard to tell the foreground and the background because they're both blue. So you can go down into settings to preview color and change it to red, or you can change it to green. I'm just going to change it to red because it'll be having nice contrast against these blue pants. So anyway, now the mouse pointer is going to look like a brush right now. The reason for that is because right now it's probably going to be on like mark foreground. That's what it should be on anyway. What you're going to do is you're going to take the brush and you're going to go over the colors in the area you want to extract. So just try to go over a wide range of colors, like, you know, try to get some shadows and maybe a couple highlights or something, I don't know. And what it's going to do is it's going to take those colors and it's going to like keep that as the extraction. So it's going to take, wow, why did that just pop up? Anyway, so as you can see, this red stuff, which indicates the background, has moved up to these pants right here. Before it was out a little bit. That's because when I marked the foreground, it showed which colors it wanted in the foreground. So I took everything else and made it part of the background. Now, as you can see, sure, it went really good along these lines of the blue pants, but there's like a spot right here, and then there are these shadows inside of the shoes that have also been made part of the foreground. Now, the way to undo this is go to mark background, and then like go over the part of the current foreground that you don't want to be extracted, and then just go over it with the brush, and this is going to take it out of the foreground so it will not be selected. I mean extracted. So anyway, one second. It's going like this over here is going to be gone, and there was a little part over here and here. Now all these other parts are gone just because I marked the background, so it took the colors and it took them out of the foreground. So anyway, once you're done making the foreground and the background and it's exactly how you'd like it, just hit enter, and then it's going to actually extract, and once it is done, you're going to see this selection around these blue pants. Now, for some reason, it went over here too, but it doesn't matter. So anyway, let's just, you can treat this as a normal selection if you want. I'm just gonna get rid of it. So anyway, there are a couple of more options. You can change the preview color. You can make the edges smoother if you want. When you're marking the background or the foreground, you can change the size of the pressure you want to use. You can feather the edges, and I think there's anti-aliasing also. You can change the color sensitivity also, but just don't change these values for now. I'm probably going to show you how to do it later and what it all means, but it's just some really weird, complicated stuff that no one needs to worry about right now. So anyway, there's only one more thing called contiguous. Now, contiguous is like, let's say I do a rough selection around both of these shoes right here. Now, when I do these shoes, let's say I'm marking the foreground. If it's on contiguous, and I'm just going to do the socks just because it's a little better to do. So if I just, like, mark the foreground of these socks, it's only going to do this sock. That means that if I wanted to have this sock selected also, I wouldn't be able to. Now, that's the reason what contiguous is. If you have it checked off, then you'll be able to select both of the socks. So, as you can see, if I hit enter, only the sock right here is selected. So that's what contiguous means. If you had it off, it would actually have selected both of them. So anyway, that is what the foreground select tool does. It is a lot better and a lot more, you have a lot more control and flexibility over the fuzzy select tool. So that's what all that does. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.